Hey Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where we take closer, more in-depth looks at the coolest, most happening things going on in the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're going to be taking a closer look at Power Man and Iron Fist issue number 3. Danny and Luke are on the trail of the one who betrayed them, but to get the answers they seek, they may need to go for a more magical solution. Let's hop on in and find out what happens next, shall we?
So as the comic opens, Luke and Danny are ready to hit the streets once again to try and find out what they can find about the Supersoul Stone. Luke continues to swear up and down that the Heroes for Hire are not getting back together, but Jessica Jones seems to see it a completely different way. Her only addition is that maybe Luke doesn't ruin all his good shirts this time. Also, I appreciate that while Luke can't swear around the baby, Jess just lets loose all over the place and isn't afraid to tell Danny what she thinks of him either. Elsewhere, Black Mariah and Jeannie are using the powers of the Supersoul Stone to knock over a bunch of businesses owned by Tombstone. Things are getting pretty grim for Jeannie. The more she taps into the power of the stone, the more she actually loses herself to a blind, unhinged bloodlust. Seeing as they're dealing with some manner of force outside their own comprehension, Luke and Danny decide to look up Dr.Strange for more information on the Supersoul Stone. Also, you know, hey, Dr. Strange has a movie coming out soon, so it's nice to keep him good and current in all the different books across the board. The only snag is Stephen Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme with knowledge of all magical antiquity all over the universe. Yeah, he has no idea what the Supersoul Stone is. He's never heard of it, in fact. Danny takes this to mean that the stone mustn't exist at all if Dr. Strange doesn't know about it, and Luke has the much better idea to dig even deeper. And for that, they decide to go into a seedy pawn shop owned by one Senor Magico. Yes, that's right, Mr. Magic. The Senor gets our heroes up to speed, saying the Supersoul Stone is something ancient, something street, something that hasn't been seen in a very long time, and something that has a nasty habit of killing whoever wields its power for too long. Also, and maybe I'm too white or maybe I'm reading this wrong, but I think he seeks to imply too that the Supersoul Stone is what gave the power to soul musicians to be so awesome and funky. It's on their way out, Power Man and Iron Fist come face to face with the two skeleton-themed henchmen of Tombstone, only the thing is these two cowards aren't here to fight, they're actually here to recruit them. You see, after having all of his businesses torpedoed all over town, Tombstone feels that he needs to hire someone, hire some heroes maybe to protect him from Black Mariah and her magical marauder. Obviously, Luke and Danny don't want to work for Lonnie Lincoln, but if things get much worse, it looks like they might need some protecting too, as Jeannie has completely transformed into some sort of horrible lizard creature as the comic ends. Power Man and Iron Fist number 3 is what you might call a down issue or an expository issue, wherein our heroes more or less just sit and have important plot points explained to them. And yet, the way David Walker handles it is just so cool, so slick, and so stylish, I couldn't help but love it. With just a few short panels, he does a great job making this whole kind of, you know, street level world unto itself, where even guys like Dr. Strange don't know what's up. You may remember all the way back in my first review for issue 1 of this series, I said that I got a very strong blaxploitation Shaft vibe off of the whole thing. Well, you can imagine my surprise this week when I found out the writer also writes Shaft comics. I love the art, I love the sharp dialogue, I love the characterization. This is a brand new Joel favorite right here, and one that I can see myself championing in the future. Just, you know, here's hoping it ends up better than All-Star Western and Fearless Defenders and all those other books I fell in love with but were gone too soon. Overall, I would give this one an 8.5 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.